Hello and welcome to the Scoothub podcast. You know what? I'm rolling with it. Hello and welcome to the Scoothub podcast. Proudly brought to you by Royce Clothing. Use discount code Royce15 for 15% off at checkout. So before we get into today's episode, there's a little bit of news. Man, that Spicy P edit. Felix Percival has actually retired. So
has he?
Yeah, man.
I didn't even see the story.
It's a shame, man. Yeah, I know. He's a good kid.
He's a
good
funny
kid.
guy,
He's a funny guy, man.
He's a funny.
He's a funny guy. So we're gonna get into the episede. So my guest today.
Oh wait, I was gonna say before we get into it, do you wanna do that podcast thing where they like chink their glove?
Man, I'll chink a mug.
But do you know what's special about these mugs?
Yeah, the Scoothub official mugs, which you can't yet buy because whoever printed them was, they weren't very intelligent because they look like arse. My guest today is current UK number 9, former world number 26. He's an all-around great guy. It's my best friend. It's Devon Low. How the hell are you?
Come on, my guy. We say very good.
Yeah, I'm alright. How was your nutritious dinner?
Oh mate.
Yeah.
Oh mate. Right. For anyone that doesn't know, actually, it's only in Northampton, isn't
Fam,
it?
if you're coming through Northampton, I'm just gonna do a quick plug here on it, man.
Big time, mate.
Big up Butt Savouries, the best food. Mr. T Butt Savouries, the best food around, bro.
All the staff are like family, bro.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You got Mr. T Butt, you got Female Butt, you got Miss Butt, you got Wham Butt, you got whoever that guy was today. Yeah, Muscly Butt, innit, man?
Oh, that's Should we give him a name? I forgot his actual name now. It's Peak. What do you reckon?
Don't know, Unibutt, innit? He could be Unibutt, man. He goes Uni, we used to know Devon, innit? So big up Unibutt, sorted us out nicely, bro.
Yeah, big time, mate.
Right. So enough chatting was for now, yeah. Take me back to the start, innit, man? Man like D-Lo, the sun's rising in 1997, Huddersfield Town, a little wee baby D-Lo was born, bro. Take me through it, innit, man? What was it like growing up in Huddersfield?
It was alright, man. I only lived there for like 3 years,
3 whole years?
Yeah, so that's why I ain't got quite a northern accent, lad.
And then what happened? Where'd you go after that?
G-Town Massive.
Yeah, did you live in Nottingham?
Oh God, I lived in Notts for a bit. Yeah, we saw a man get chefed down, and then he was walking up the road. No, I swear down, true story. No, I'm
true
not even,
story, bro.
I swear to God, I'm not even lying. Yeah, I saw a man not get chefed, but he was just walking up the road holding his stomach, and obviously the trail of blood behind him. So Mum, after that point, actually, tell you what, we got broken into twice. Didn't steal anything.
Just a crackhead looking for somewhere to stay.
I swear to God, yeah. And then a Rottweiler got tied up outside the front door. Went to play football one morning.
And someone tied up a Rottweiler.
Because we have like this
Standard.
fence or like railing as soon as you walk out, and then all the way down the drive, and then just outside. It's a bit mad, isn't it? Notts is a mad place.
Yeah, and we got the Midlands massive, man. You do things different, innit? But then after that, innit? Moved to G-Town, yeah. That's where you first picked up a scooter, right?
Yeah, actually was. I went down. Actually, I tell you what, I wouldn't have been riding for one for my cousin. So shout out Ben Hadley,
Big up Ben, innit?
Because he used to go down skate park bare, he used to ride a BMX. Kind of jumps on it every now and again, like reunion thing. But yeah, man, just. Shout out to him, and then we had the best outdoor skate park I've ever rode in my life.
Yeah, it did look pretty mad, didn't it? That hip looks mad, didn't it?
It was a circuit, so like drop in on one side of the 5 foot, hip over, jump the fun box, quarter wall ride, and if you're feeling extra fruity, mate, quarter wall ride, back into the other quarter, jump the box backwards and hip in. Oh, mate. And then there's this Russian kid tried to jump the hip, did it, and we were like, yo! And then he went off the side of the quarter on his bike, and he literally didn't pull. He didn't hop off the ramp. He went straight up, fell off the side, and then got absolutely finessed by his seat in his back.
Oh, we've all done that, bro. I remember riding. We have some place in Northampton, called Red Hills, innit? And there's a big mound. I had a mountain bike, and I did not lean forward at all. I got anally probed by that bike seat, bro. I'm pretty sure half of it's still up there today, man.
Really?
Yeah, big. It gets sore every now and then, you know.
Yo, this cappuccino is mad.
Right. People say I make a good cappuccino in it, man.
Swear to God, that was pain.
So it's true, man. Whoever, this is for shout out to future guests. Yeah, if you want me to make you a cappuccino in it, just use code cap 15 at Scoothub. Yeah, Gas and G at Scoothub.com, innit?
Yes, and your cat's. Oh, that's all.
That's alright, mate. I'll just write that down. We're at 5:30. I think I saw as well.
Yeah, you did, bro. Yeah, big up Gazza G, man. Your cat's an absolute legend.
Yeah, I just got a new kitten. His name's Gary.
Put a picture up on the screen.
That means I have to edit it. That might happen. Who knows?
I've got a picture of you and Gazza.
Oh, I'll put a picture of me and Gaz up on the screen so you can just see how he's a nightmare though, innit, man? Like, he's pooing in my plant pots, and it means that I have to leave my bed at like 6 a.m. to come clean up his poos, man. Yeah, well, you know what I mean.
Just gas to be alive.
You know what I mean? It's been a while since I've had a girlfriend, so I thought I'll get desperate and get a cat. So, you know, life's not going too well for Uncle Stan at the minute.
Uncle Stan, mate.
I know. But getting back into it.
Oh yeah.
So we get the straight. This is what this podcast is going to be. It's been chatting was for half an hour.
Yeah,
so,
fully, mate. Fully.
The big man himself, innit, Todd Carty. Big Todd Carty, innit, man.
Carty?
Is that not his name?
Todd Carty?
Yeah, that's his name, innit? Oh, I think I made a mistake.
It's Todd Grady.
Oh yeah, I don't know where Todd Carty comes from. Todd Grady, innit? I'm sorry, Todd. I want you on the podcast at some point. Yeah, Todd Grady. Yeah, he calls you the nunchuck ninja, innit?
Yeah.
Whenever man rides in a comp, yeah, fam, you're wild, bro.
What do you mean?
Fam, you land every tricky like switch, yeah. You can do every trick, oppo. You're just a mad guy, innit, man? You have a very, very unique style, yeah.
Oh, thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
I just want to know, innit, like, where did that come from, yeah? Was it on purpose, innit, or was it an accidental
the
thing?
People that I ride with back in the day, like, do you know what? Yeah, quick G-Town plug. So, and this is including BMXs as well, because they've all gone on to BMX now, because I don't know, man. I think they just got tired of scooters, or they grew
Standard,
up.
innit, man, standard.
But yeah, all right. So this is the like original OG crew that we used to like go skate park with. In no order is this going to be in, but so Stephen Holly, James Thompson, Connor Desmond, Xavier Garton, Aaron Driver, Cornell Komorowski, I think Pat Sabala as well. Who else, man? Jordan Miller, yeah. He never like rode a scooter, but like, do you know, he's just part of the crew. It's kind of
it just hops on every now and then. Does a couple of like whips.
If I said him, I can't miss out the other people. I bet I'm gonna miss out someone there.
Are we gonna be here for half an hour?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Cool,
yeah, it's chic.
Okay. No, so we got obviously Jordan Miller, Stephen Graham, Danny Templeman. Who else, man?
Cam, innit?
Yeah.
How can you forget Cam, innit?
Because he doesn't. Wow, I'm a snake.
When he like a little posh kid, right? Did he like live in one of the little villages around there?
Yeah, he did, but I lived in a village as well.
Shout out Cam, innit, man?
Yeah.
I remembered you, innit?
Mad. I was gonna get to him as well. I think because he wasn't OG Grantham crew until he like properly moved to Grantham, because he was like Bottlesford with.
Bottlesford,
with Tom Moore and Ben Jordan, and then he moved to Grantham, and then he was like Grantham
part of the crew,
innit?
Part of the crew.
So obviously Cam Frankham in it, like, I'm sorry, my guy, yeah, but you're an absolute legend. I swear to God, yeah. Like, went to uni together. Like, we've just, I missed him, you know.
No, I miss Cam. I didn't see him. I'll tell you a quick story, innit, man. So the first, like, the first night I ever went out with Dev, yeah. He had like a house party at his flat, yeah, and like, we'd never been out drinking before, and I didn't know how much alcoholic beverage he could handle.
I had a full bottle.
But well, you had like half a bottle of Jack Daniels, which fair enough.
No, we had half a bottle of. So it was a full bottle basically, because we had half, and then we walked to the shop, went to the Prem.
Oh yeah, we did. We got some more. But anyway, there was a lot of alcoholic beverages consumed, yeah. About half an hour to an hour after leaving his room to go say hello to everyone else, Devon says, I can't remember. You went upstairs because you felt sick or you were gonna go for a little nap or something, and left me on my own with all his flatmates that I'd never spoken to.
Mad.
And then Devon, we found half an hour later passed out by his toilet. But I was left with Big Cam, Frankham,
Yeah, man, not my
and
proudest
the
moment.
rest, and the rest of them. But fair play. That's the first time I ever met Cam. What a guy, innit, man? Shout
Was
out
that
to you,
actually
Cam.
the first ever time?
Yeah, man, that was the first time I met Scott.
Really?
Penny, that bird that went to Denmark for like a week and then come back.
It was Finland.
Yeah, same place, innit?
That was Poppy. Yeah.
All of them, man, innit? So obviously, yeah, big up them, man. But landing everything in Switch, yeah, like
How did we even get?
this what I mean. This ain't gonna be like a normal podcast, bro. Like this is my guy right here, man. We just chat was all the time, innit? So landing everything in Switch, yeah, like.
Yeah, okay, so where it all started.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty much, this is the most backward story, you know, I swear down. I got bullied for riding a skateboard.
Jesus Christ, that is backwards, isn't it?
Yeah, bullied for riding a skateboard because I think I saw Rodney Mullen as like inspiration. I thought he's different, innit? He's not like jumping 90-foot gaps, like he's actually doing some technical stuff. So yeah, skaters like bullied me and then rided.
Devon Low.
Yeah, okay, sick. Yeah, so I started riding a BMX, snapped the chain, but in that time of me snapping the chain, I still went down skate park and stuff like that. I just jumped on like people's scooters and stuff like that. Cam's scooter a lot. but yeah, and then thought, you know what, I'll get one. Got my first JD Bug, you know, Christmas
Jesus.
20...
10, 11?
Wait, so I've been around 10 years in 2019. Wait.
Oh, it's peak, man.
2009.
We're old, innit? We're old.
2009.
We're old, fam. So you got your JD Bug,
Mm.
and then
Yeah, I guess just started riding. That was when Razor Pro and Mad Gear were the only. Oh, Micro as well.
Slam.
Forgot.
Shout out Slam
No,
scooters.
I don't think Slam was even about. Oh wait, no, they've been about for time. Yeah. So them 4 or 5 brands were.
Oh,
the main ones back then.
little thing quickly, yeah. If you'd really do some digging in it, you can see my Slam scooter sponsorship edit from like 8 years ago, which has got like 2,000 views on it. So if you do a bit of digging, you can find that. And the banger trick was a fakie whip, and I didn't even land it. So shout out to you, Slam scooters. They never replied.
Really, mate?
Never
I mean,
replied.
fakey whip, like, you know what I mean?
Still salty about it. I'm not
To be
gonna lie.
fair, also, if you do some more digging, put in Grantham scooters, you'll see the whole edit of everyone that I shouted out.
Yeah, I've seen that edit. It's pretty lit.
It's quite cool, isn't it? Mad.
Mad.
Yeah.
So obviously, when you think of Devon Low, you think of grit, and when you think of grit, yeah, you think of Devon Low, bruv.
Do you
Because
think?
I don't. I've been riding 9 years, yeah. I can't remember a time when grit did not have Devon Low on it. I can't remember that. What's it been like, right, being with the same company for so long?
It's been nice, man. I get like, it's just one of them companies, man. Oh yeah, also big shout out to everyone, man. Like everyone in the office, like Sam, everyone, mate, everyone, because they've just been such like just amazing people, man. Like really, just like it's just been a crazy experience because I never thought like sponsored life would be like anything different, really. But like I've got to like travel Europe, like it's been amazing, you know. Like fully, I'm tearing up. I'm joking. No, it's been wicked, mate. Like they're just all so supportive and like just nice, mate. Like just nice people. Like it doesn't feel like you have to land this drink now.
Yeah, there's no pressure on you. It's
like,
chilled out, man.
Chill. Like I went for uni for 3 years. Never once would they be like, "Oh, you need to upload more," because they understand that I've got other commitments, and they've just been absolute like dreams, mate. I tell you, no, dreams. Nah, everyone's been so like great, man.
So how did you get on grit then?
Big boy, Stephen Holly. He was at T1.
Is this one the Grantham
Yeah. I shouted Steve.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying for the audience, and I know that, but they might have forgotten.
Oh.
So
I did say, I did say
yeah, you
Steve.
did say
Sorry.
Steve, but that was about 25 minutes ago. They might have forgotten. See, I love you, audience, innit, fam? I'm a great presenter.
Presenter.
Sorry, continue.
So big boy Steve Holly was at T1. He was like, Oh wait, and Ginger as well.
Big Gin, shout out Matt Collingwood.
As a part of the OG crew, yeah, I nearly forgot that. My bad. But Connor Ross as well, raw. All these people are coming back. Connor Ross, I'm sorry, mate.
Connor listens to this as well.
Honestly,
you get a shout out for not being mentioned.
Nah, because honestly, yeah, I've slept at Connor's bare and would just go skate park all the time. Fun, because this story always comes up, and I know it always does. He'll probably tell his friend. I swear to God, I slept down the side of his bed.
What?
Exactly, mate. Or the mattress that was on the floor, and then like the bit that goes under the bed. As I somehow slept under there. I don't know how, but it's always a story. Yeah, so big boy Steve Holly, he was like, "Yo, you should probably enter this comp." I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "Yeah, I reckon you got it." I was like,
Where was this? Terminal 1?
Terminal 1, yeah. And I was like, "All right, give it a shot." So in 2012, I believe it was 2012. He was like, "Right, boom, we'll do this." Ended up coming first. So it was me first, and then Jack Pickard second. Shout out Jack Pickard. I don't know what he's doing with his life now, but I'm sure he's chilling. But yeah, and then it sort of got me into it. Like, started speaking to like Lewis Crampton, obviously Lewis Williams as well.
Crampers, mate. If you ever listen to this, innit, man, I love you. I've got pictures of you all over my wall, innit, man. I love you, Crampton.
Do you actually?
No, I don't, innit? But I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, innit, man. Me and Crampton's got a weird thing, innit, man. Like, Crampton kind of knows who I am, yeah. Just because every time I see him, yeah, I'll rim him, and I get the Sudocrem out, yeah.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, and it's kind of a joke, innit? Because obviously, like, I'm a big man, yeah. I'm not a fanboy of anyone apart from Crampton, yeah. Because Crampton, innit, like, you're a mad guy. But yeah, carry on, innit. Sorry.
I don't know.
Yeah, you were talking about like winning the grit comp, innit? So, So it was a Grit Academy, yeah.
Grit Academy,
so
yeah,
Grit,
2012.
do they still do Grit Academy?
Not
So
for the past
for people that haven't
year or
listened,
two.
Grit Academy was a competition where was it the top prize of every comp, or was there a finals?
That was the later years.
That was the later. So the early years, every comp that you went to, the top prize would be a place on the Grit Academy for a year.
Yep.
And then if in that year you were good enough or you exceeded expectations, they'd put you on the pro team, right? Yeah.
Not pro team, but like sort of on the team. So like they just put you on like a team rider.
Yeah.
And then obviously if you progressed even more, you'd go pro team. But I'm just thinking about if I forgot anyone. You know, I can't believe I forgot Connor. That's honest. No, really, like that shocked me.
Yeah, I'd be pissed if I was you, Connor.
Nah, I don't. Went bottle the other day.
Yeah, I see that.
Sorry, mate.
When are you gonna do like a Brian?
Bottlesford.
When are you gonna do a Brian?
He did it. He just slipped out a little bit. I don't know. But yeah, big shout out to you, Connor. Sorry, bro.
So the first time that I ever seen you, yeah. I remember this quite clearly, innit? There was I think it was a Midlands tour. For a company, called Void, which was
big shout out to Mason Leonardi.
Mason Leonardi, what a guy!
Mason Leonardi.
Yeah, there was Void magazine, which was like a lifestyle brand. It was like scooters. It was owned by Green. It was owned by Green Over, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They did a video, and I remember some guy with some wavy throw at it. Some wavy throw. You did like a flare or like a concrete bank or something.
No way.
I seen it, yeah, and I was like, right, that is the pengest flare I've ever seen.
Really?
And then from that was the first that's the first thing that I remember ever seeing you in it. Can you tell me about Void? Like what were they like to ride for?
It was like Void was like you said, like a scooter company, but it was like Scoot Mag in a way, but not Scoot Mag. So Void sponsored riders. So myself, Mason Leonardi, and Blake Nash. Big up Blake Nash, you know. So we started riding for them, and then I think we got to pick what to ride. I was riding a Grit anyway for the whole time. I've only ever rode a Grit. Yeah. So I was riding a Grit whilst on Void, and then obviously put me on Grit. Anyway, riding for this company, it was just like a next step up in like riding. I was like, yo, like I don't ride for Grit anymore, but I ride for Void, which is kind of like a combination of everything.
Yeah, because I remember they're heavily linked with Crisp.
Yeah,
If I remember, the
Crisp,
first
Grit,
magazine cover, I
Lucky.
think, if I remember rightly, I might be wrong in this, but I think it was like Lewis. I'm pretty sure it was a picture of Lewis with
Or
like a
Ryan.
Crisp or so. Yeah, it might be. Oh, mate,
Ryan Mack, yeah,
what
no.
a rider, bro.
Don't forget Owen as well, his little brother.
Owen was sick as
Yeah,
well. I
man.
remember it at Scootfest X-Fest 2013.
I was there, you know.
Mate,
I'm
you might
quite
be in it.
surprised
I made a video on that. You might be in the video. We'll watch that after this, innit?
Yeah.
So you can see it, innit? Because it had some mad dubstep in the background, bro. That's when dubstep was cool, innit? Again, getting distracted.
Yeah,
but,
sorry.
yeah. So obviously, you mentioned earlier that you've been on a few tours. What was the highlight for you?
Highlight, just sort of like, well, one, I was a little like fat kid, so well, like not fat, but kind of fat.
Man was chubby, bro.
Yeah,
Me was a little
that
chubby
right?
boom boom.
Little chubby boy.
You're fat now.
Those muggins. Yeah, man, I was a little like chubby kid, so like the lifestyle of like going, like I've never done this before, like so I'm completely new to it. Like Lewis Williams, like me, Mason, and Blake were that's all new to it. So it was like, living that lifestyle of like going to a hotel. Sam Cooper is like the tour dad, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
He's an absolute geezer.
I can't wait to meet him, and he's
Bro,
really...
he's so funny, man. So funny. And yeah, like he's just like just living that lifestyle, like going to different hotels, eating Mackies. Like I was like, oh yo, this is sick. I was so gassed when I was younger, man. Like,
Yeah, what about carry on.
Isaiah was in the OG crew as well. Like,
little
when he was,
Izzy,
I taught him to
yeah.
whip as well. Man. That's funny.
Shout out Isaiah,
Yeah.
bro. I've
My
always
bad.
said, innit, man. Like,
See what I mean?
said,
It just comes to me.
that's
like,
what I'm saying, innit, man. I've always said, yeah, that my man. I truly still believe this, innit, man. I think that he is going to be world champ at
I
some
reckon
point
he would as well.
because he is killing it, especially recently, man.
Yeah,
he
man.
is killing
He's
it,
putting in
bro.
that work ethic there, isn't it? Like,
That's what I mean. Some people have got that mindset, and I just think like Izzy can just flick a switch, and especially over the past couple of years, like
definitely.
you see,
like a progression in him, haven't you?
fam. He at T1, yeah, no one will beat him. No one will ever beat him when he's at T1.
Yeah, big
In
time.
any comp, yeah, I take anyone in the world at T1. Isaiah will win because he just knows
I'd
that
say
park.
Isaiah.
Because I'm middle class. Oh no! I pressed the record button and it, so you missed that. But it's blessed. Carry on. Sorry. You were laughing about me being middle class.
Yeah.
That's jarring, isn't it?
Did you actually?
Yeah, I slipped my Max in it, man. Max
Yeah,
are dead.
should have got a PC.
I should have got a PC. That's correct.
Asher.
So shout out Asher Bailey. We're about 23 minutes in here, so
damn.
yeah, I know. So I mean, it goes quick, man.
Yeah, day to go 35 minutes instead of 30.
Fam, I'll do it. Innit? I'm not scared, innit, man. I've got plenty of things to ask you. Eurocamp.
Oh my!
Tell me about Eurocamp because
So,
that looks
obviously-
mad.
Check out the Eurocamp edit if you haven't already. It's on District Skiers. So I was kind of like, do you know when it's like people that's kind of like you kind of like in the scene, I guess. Like, can I say that in the scene?
Of course you can, bro.
OG.
Like scene kids, like in 2013,
Nah,
like that kind of scene.
Kid. Nah. I mean, like in the scooter industry, like I sort of knew people and sort of like through my sponsor, I could meet other people that I never thought I'd meet. So I was like, I remember it was me, Mason, Lewis. I was first year actually qualified for Worlds 2016, big up, and actually placed 26, so I was quite happy about that.
Big up the gang, innit?
Gang. Nah, so it was me, Mason, Lewis, Cam Ward, Tommy Cristiano,
That's a hell of a lineup, bro.
Richard Zelinka,
Jeez.
Lil Bitchy. Who else was there? Damn, my memory. Obviously Sam Cooper as well, because he drove us there. Who else was there, man? I'm pretty sure someone. Oh, Will Cashin, obviously, or White Trash Willie. And
Who?
Willie.
I'm joking.
And then we met Lewis and Paul thereafter. But yeah, it was just crazy. Like Sam was on it every single morning. I swear.
Where was Eurocamp? Spain, innit? Am I right? France,
I'm
Spain?
gonna try and pronounce this because I've asked Penny. Shout out my uni gang as well. Penny, Scott, Eon, Cam again, Chantel, all the G's. Obviously, and Kate and Shannon as well.
Lemon water.
No, didn't get a shout out.
Okay. Well, I'll write that down for the bleep out.
I forgot what I was saying, you know.
You talk how to pronounce the place that you're camping.
Yeah, sorry. See, I get distracted. So, right, Penny taught me. I'll try not to let her down. Hidova. No, how did she say it? No, it's like Javola. If you're English, you just go Javola.
Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah,
about.
Javola in Spain. Yeah. So Sam was living the maddest life. I swear down. You know, he'd wake up at like 6-7 o'clock, go for a morning snorkel for like hours, and like cliff dive and just chill, and then we'd all come back up and get breakfast on the way. It was really nice, you know. Like best, I think we was there for about 7 to 10 days, and then we went to not 7 to 10. That seems a bit long. About 5 to 7 days, and then we went to Barcelona after. But man, it's crazy.
See, this just brings up my point, innit, man? Obviously, the first podcast. Carry on.
I was gonna say, so like I was like fanboying a little bit. Not gonna lie, like all these different people that I've seen on YouTube. Cause I wasn't used to it. I was like, yo, what's going on?
Yeah, it's a bit of a step up for you.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I really gotta like not
prove
myself, but like ride.
It when you're in a group that big, like those
fully,
kind of names, like you do feel a bit small, but
so
obviously I've never felt like that in it because
you're a big guy.
Because everyone discovered me like 2 years ago because I followed you around, and now, fam, everyone knows who I am, and it's Stante Hutchinson, fam. This proves my point though. Obviously, in the first podcast, there was a couple people that decided, you know, I'm not going to give you constructive criticism. I'm just going to buoy off the podcast and it because you're wrong. Because I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you don't, bruv. Because nothing like that happens no more. Nothing. Yeah, but that's the thing, man. Like I remember when I was a kid, like 13, 14, I see these videos. I seen like one of the first videos I seen was the MGP Euro Tour in 2011.
Oh, mate.
I always thought, fam, like I want to that's what I want, innit? I want to be on that tour, I want to be shaving Terry Price's eyebrow off, bro. And it's just not. It's a shame, man. And I swear to God, you know what? I'm gonna set up a Patreon,
To shave
I might,
Terry's
fam.
eyebrow.
I might even set up an OnlyFans account, to drum up some money, so I can get a Scoothub team and we could all go around Europe for a bit, bro.
Is that like a motive?
Yeah, just like someone bare rich at it, just donate me like 10 grand. So I can pay off my income tax and then use the rest for a tour. But it's a shame, man. It looks sick. It did, and I'd love to. Obviously, we're gonna go on holiday together at some point, innit? Like a riding holiday.
Or should do.
So you know, it's a shame that no one does that anymore. Obviously, I explained why in the first podcast. You should listen to that.
It is opinion based, isn't it? Like, obviously, about going back to like constructive criticism, like it's all opinions, and everything ever is always going to be opinion based. Like, just say I don't know. I don't know why it's the way JB Hull just goes, can I coke and a twirl? Say I like kind of like twirls, someone's always going to like something else. Just because I
know. I mean,
you know what I mean?
Your opinion could be that my feet are stupidly flat, and my opinion could be that there's part of an arch there.
They're like penguin feet.
At the end of the day, I know for a fact, that I have the world's flattest feet. Like, that ain't an opinion, that's a fact, fam. And it's a fact, that the scooter industry is dying, bro. I don't care. But anyway, obviously we're running into the 29-minute mark, I'm just gonna fire off some quick questions,
Quick questions.
Gonna fire off some quick questions, Weirdest thing that you have ever signed?
Alright, packet quavers, boom.
Well, not that quick. I just want to explain it a bit.
The guy came up to me. I forgot his name. Sorry, bro. He just came up to. Well, before that, it was a Mac. No, not a MacBook. What's that thing called?
Yeah, MacBook.
MacBook. Okay, I thought it was. What's the computer version?
Like I don't know, some rich kid computer.
Okay. Anyway, so I signed a MacBook Pro. I think it was 20-inch. No. So I signed that, and I was like, "Yo, this is weird." I asked it. I kept like, "Are you sure, bro? Do you need to sign this? I don't want to mess it up." He was like, "Yeah, do it." I was like, "Okay."
Who the hell brings a MacBook computer to Escape?
I don't know. It was in Barrow or somewhere. I don't know. Cool skate park. Let's go there. Anyway, sorry. Packet of quavers. So this guy was like, I haven't got anything to sign. Like, I don't really want my helmet signed. Not.
I haven't got my helmet. What else can I use? Oh yeah,
a packet of Quavers.
Were they full?
No, they wasn't. He snagged them, mate. He yammed them, bro.
What, did he yam them after you signed them or before?
Before. So, do you want me to send you the picture so you can put the picture on?
Yeah, I'll put a podcast in. I'll put a picture in the podcast. Yeah, that's just more effort for me to do, even though I'm not getting paid for this, innit? But yeah,
it's not about money. It's about having fun.
It's about money, because I'm gonna warn you lot now. Yeah, if I ever get an opportunity to sell out, yeah, I'm gonna sell out, fam.
Really?
I swear, fam. If I get an opportunity, to sell some dead teeth whitening stuff, I will do it, bro.
Oh, you mean like promotion? I thought you meant sell the podcast.
Oh Christ, no! This is my baby, innit, fam? We're like 3 podcasts in, yeah. This is my life, bro. I quit my job to podcast, bro. Nah, I didn't, innit, but
Alright, quick 5 questions.
Yeah. So, question 2, yeah. If you could live in any country for a year, where would you live?
Oh damn, that's not a quick 5 question. Alright, okay.
No, take time, bro. Like, these people don't care. I don't care. I'll run along. It's only going to cost me more to upload. Even it cost me like $15 a month to do uploading. Innit? I'm going to get a Patreon. You guys better donate. Innit? But carry on.
Wait, they want to see visuals. Either Australia or America. I know, quite basic places, but
you are a basic.
I don't even have Starbucks. Yeah, so either America or Australia, or France or Spain. Oh no, right, America, just because everything's mad and I'm British. Boom, let's go.
Sorry, I got a bit of indigestion there. Uncle Curtis, how many wins?
Oh, infinite. Every time his fist gracefully touches your cheek.
Boy, that overhand is filthy, bro.
Bro, it's filthy, mate. So yeah, infinite. Like, he doesn't lose.
Obviously.
Oh wait, for the people that don't know, he's a 6'7", massive black guy with a big off beard, and he's got tattoos and he shells.
He's not as big as me though. Favorite place to land in Fortnite?
I barely play it anymore, you know. Big up, shout out Bonzi. Oh, mad! So you got a Lincoln OG crew as well. Can I say them?
Yeah, of course you can, bro.
So you got obviously everyone on Royce, because it is.
I'm going to talk about Royce in a minute, actually. But
okay. Well, I'll say the names anyway. Barnsey. I didn't really know Corey, but Corey Hall. Corey.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I didn't really know him back in the day, but it was
Shouting out
Barnsey.
the Royce crew, isn't it?
Yeah, but he wasn't back around as like the Lincoln OG crew. So
okay.
Jack Creasy, James McMahon, Adam Watson, obviously Laurie Lay,
B-Tech Ben,
Jake Sullivan. Who else?
Cat Swag.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, catch. Oh wow, you have to bleep. Okay, pussy dumb. That
Shit.
Kitty poo. Yeah, so obviously James.
Who?
I thought I said him. Mad. That was weird. I think that was it. You know.
Yeah, shout out. Walton,
oh wait, Tom Walton as well, and I forgot his name, but he looks like James McCarricker. I forgot his name. He looks like James McCarricker though.
Do you know Keith?
Oh, is it James? Jerome McCarricker, sorry. Anyway, yeah. So shout out them, man. What was the question?
Favourite place to land in Fortnite?
Wow. Shout out Barnsey, duo partner for life. Tom Owen as well as G-Town.
Favourite place to land in Fortnite? I'm pinching him under the table.
Pleasant Park.
Pleasant Park, alright.
That's true.
Favourite brand of tea?
Thai food tea. Can I tell you my list? That is a list. Thai food tea. Either Yorkshire tea or PG Tips.
PG Tips, best tea bag in the world.
Shout out Scott. And then Tetley's.
That's a solid list. Obviously before I do the outro, innit, we have run a bit long, but just want to talk quickly about Royce, innit. Obviously, it's bare nice. Royce started probably about 2 summers ago.
2017.
2017, so 2 summers ago. obviously Devon had gone back to G-Town. I was still in North. Yeah, I see him popping up on all these videos talking about like Royce and that. And I'm like, right, what is this? Innit? So I finally meet the Lincoln crew, yeah, at Scootfest, and then from there, and obviously they knew how talented I was. Yeah, they seen them mad foot plants. Yeah, they were like, right, we need this guy. I'm Royce.
Has this man got flipper feet?
That's what I'm saying, man. If I got them like fucking angle grinder feet, bro, yes, I do, innit? So obviously from there, that's the only team I've ever been on you with, and it's jokes, innit?
Nah, it's good, man. They're good lads, innit? Just good laugh. Like all of us just have a good time.
It's a family, innit, man?
That's what it is.
Like obviously, I've got control of the Royce account as well, and 95% of things are kids asking for a sponsorship. Bro, it's not about that, man. Like, let's face facts. I'm terrible. But it's a family, innit, man? Like, we go out, you know,
have fun.
We have a couple of bevies, mate. You know, chat some was, and that's what it's about, man. So,
shout out
Royce,
Lloyd, you know.
Shout out Lloyd, yeah, man.
Yeah, he's grown up now. He's going to uni.
Going to uni, man. We said goodbye to him, which was sad, innit? But obviously, yeah, Royce sponsored the podcast. Big things are coming for Royce, and shout out you guys, innit? But so I'm just obviously, that was a good pod, innit, man? Like this one. Obviously it run long, yeah, but I don't care, you don't care, you know, it's blessed, innit? So obviously thank you very much, Devon. There were email hip hop overload. Obviously there's a lot more stuff that I do want to ask you, so I think we should do a part 2 to this.
Part 2 to this, as in like in a few weeks or like?
Yeah, man, whenever it happens, innit? Like, I've got a few guests.
I was gonna say that, or it could be a back-to-back upload, and we'll just chat for a bit.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna do an
extra. Should I do that?
We're gonna do it. I'm gonna make another coffee.
Oh, yeah, let's have another one.
Obviously, I've got to save this and get it all uploaded. Well, not uploaded, but yeah. So we'll do a little back to back. I'll do like an extra.
That'd be quite cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it might not even be about scooters, mate.
Nah, just
chat was, and
we'll think of a cool name.
Yeah, we'll think of a cool name. We'll think of a cool name. But thank you very much, Devon. You've been great. Is there anyone that you would like to plug? Like you want to plug your Instagram? You know.
Right. So am I holding the mic?
Yeah, hold the mic, bro.
Mad. So obviously I'm gonna shout out my mum because she's sponsored me.
My God, we didn't even talk about your mum. That we're talking about your mum because what a woman. What a woman.
Okay, yeah. Shout out Mother Low for sponsoring me until. Well, no, she's just sponsored me my whole life. You know what I mean? Taking me different skate parks, like just taking me about. I love that. So yeah, shout out Mother Low. Shout out to everyone supporting me because I just think it's mad. Like it's weird, man. Like proper weird. Like it's just weird. Like a good weird though, because it's crazy getting people popping up to you on Instagram saying like, oh, like I saw you at this skate park today. I don't know, it's just crazy.
Shout out the fans, innit, man? Shout out the fans.
I wouldn't even say fans, man. Like just supporters, like rather than fans. Fans give me like a. Fans give me like a status. I don't like the status. I'd rather just be Devon in it. But yeah, shout out to everyone. Shout out to the Newark crew because we'll talk about them in the next one. All right. Shout out to, this is hard, you know. I've never shouted anyone out. Obviously, yeah. Shout out my sponsor, Grit.Scooters on Instagram. Shout out to Royce Clothing Official.
Use code Scoothub15 for 15% off.
And if you're feeling fruity, use code DevLow10. Yeah, man. Can I just drop it and then walk away?
Yeah, go for it. Oh, bloody hell, that's loud. Right, yeah. Shout out to Devon. Obviously, that's the end of the podcast. iTunes is coming. They just got to approve it. Obviously, it's available on Spotify and that. But shout out to everyone that's been listening to it. I really appreciate it. Today, I do have 2 mics, yeah, but I lost one of the Mac adapters in it. So if the audio is a bit dead, yeah, I apologise. But I need to find the other adapter. Make sure, obviously, you follow us on Instagram. I'll put links into everything. Yeah, Devon's back again.
Devon_Low on Instagram. Follow Lucullian Collective. Follow Devlo, it's my fashion account. I'm into clothes. And follow Magooch.
Thanks for that, Deb. if you do have any suggestions for the podcast, you can email in, or obviously you can DM the Scoothub account. The email is scoothubofficial@gmail.com. Again, thanks everyone for listening. We are going to do a little extra podcast, obviously, because we've still got a lot to talk about. But I will see you guys next week. Thank you very much.